Back in Nebraska, just in time to bring the rain with us and drag our next guest out of the planter tractor. Roy Smith is joining us. You're welcome, by the way, for bringing it back. We talk on Tuesday afternoon. Last week was a good week for corn and soybeans. This week it's taken a little bit of a hit through Tuesday. We're a few days away from the end of the week yet, but I was reading on agriculture.com your thoughts about the run, and you think this isn't necessarily unusual, the run we've seen so far.
It's not really. First of all, if you look at the long-term charts, you see a gradual uptrend actually starting around the 1st of October, and that's almost exactly when it was this year. And you look at the current chart, and it's been almost straight up, almost a 45-degree angle, all the way going back to October. There have been a couple of blips in there, but not very much. And so, especially in February and March, and it's just been a gradual uptrend as we go, and pretty strong uptrend. And looking at individual years during that time, it's pretty common to see the biggest part of the uptrend in the spring come in the first 2 or 3 weeks. And here we are basically 3 weeks into March,
right.
and we've got this, shall I say, scare? I hope I can say scare and not a change in trend.
We'll know by the air date of this,
That's
but
right.
You still think there's a possibility that there are a few more cents in the market?
It would be real unusual to see the market fall out of bed now. That doesn't mean that we couldn't get a major correction, maybe 50 cents or even $1 a bushel on beans and a comparable amount on corn. But chances of it, just really coming unglued and crashing, and until we see how fast the planting is going to go and things like that.
And as we talk about all this and planting, the intentions report comes out a week from now, as will first quarter usage of stocks. How big of an effect could we see there on the market?
Well, it could be quite a bit. I mean, I guess the thing that I look at, though, we hear guesses all the way from 94 million acres of corn to 97 million acres of corn. How could it be bearish? Well, it could be bearish if we saw the planting increase compared to that. The other side of that is, if we're going to have 97 million acres or more, where are we going to put the or more?
Right.
There's not that many acres out there.
And where's the demand going to come from in the end?
Right.
Now, South America has factored into this for the past month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and it's been weather concerns. Any more with them starting harvest down in South America, how much more can it really play on the market here?
Well, yields are not going to change now because of the lateness of the season. The perception of yields could change. I mean, we could end up with a lot fewer bushels than what anybody has guessed. I doubt that that's going to happen, because usually you get the biggest reaction to a drought as the drought is going on, not after the drought has ended and we start combining. So I would say the odds of the South American crop being a big factor from now on are pretty slim. Could happen, but not likely to.
What are you doing with what you have left in the bins, corn and beans?
First of all, I'm sold out of beans, have been sold out of beans for quite a while. Corn, I've got some sales made, looking to make some more sales before the report that comes out next week, and then we'll see. The logical time by the long-term charts to make sales is somewhere around the first 2 weeks in June. I don't like to wait that long, so if we get that rebound off of this pullback, I think that's a good time to be selling something.
I referenced your article on agriculture.com. One thing you said there was maybe pick some trigger points if you do have something left.
Right. Really, when you look at the long-term charts, it's easy to say, well, the uptrend could end anywhere from the middle of March to the middle of June. That's an awfully big window. There's nothing on the charts really that tells you whether it's going to be earlier or later or sometime in the middle. So I say, if you look at the corn market, for instance, at 640 or wherever it ends up, and after the little bit of washout the last 2 days, set some targets up there, 650, 660, 670, or whatever suits your cash flow needs, and just get it done.